I find lost stuff underwater, so today we're gonna hop in and see what we can find. Right when I got in the water, I swam to the bottom and ended up finding this bundle of rope buried in the sand, and of course we don't want that in the water, so I grabbed it and got it out. Then I got back to searching and I ended up finding a pair of goggles also sticking out of the sand. I don't find too many goggles, so this was a pretty cool find, and I got that and the rope back onto the floating dock. Then I decided to go into some deeper water and look for some lures, where I found this spoon attached to this giant log. These are definitely the most common type of lure I find underwater. This one actually had a pretty cool design too, but it was super rusty. But either way, that's another lure out of the lake and into my tackle box. But I got back to searching when I found a little tiny weight sticking into the sand, and then I kept swimming, and not too far away from it was another weight under this rock. It's usually really hard to find these weights because they get buried under the sand, but I got pretty lucky today. Then I swam down to this log where I saw a little lure sticking to the end, and it was actually this really cool looking tiny swim bait. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't really know what type of lure this is, and it definitely hasn't been here too long. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments. I also swam back down and found this plastic fruit container, so of course I had to get that out. But that ended up being everything we found today, so if you want to see more videos just like this, come back and follow for more.